Doctor Strange in it to win it with the Spider-Verse variant. They need to make a what if everyone was Spider-Man. Ooh, that'd be sick. Okay, so there's this random guy. I was wondering who this guy was, right? You know, we're all so proud of you, honey. Oh, I'm just nervous. Today's a big day. Is today the day, Daddy? Is today the big promotion? Oh, all right, you two. I'm off. Be good. And then we jump into the Sanctum Sanctorum, where this is actually in the last issue. What are issue? Oh, issue 2, where Wong and I forgot this girl's name, but they're in the Wand Agency of Wand or whatever. Magical people who are magical investigators. They're letting them know that Agamom, what's his name? Agamom has been killed, assassinated. Wong, and I don't need to tell you, Strange, a dead Sorcerer Supreme isn't great. Oh, is it not? Oh, her name's Pandora. Pandora Wong. And Clea Strange. Clea was once the Sorcerer Supreme, if you don't remember. Last run. Agamom was a warlord, a slaver, a murderer. There was no line he wouldn't cross. Are we to shed a tear for him? It's not that Agamemnon's death leaves a power vacuum in the purple dimension, as well as the territories he claimed in the Gobi Desert. There will be war. And didn't you know who did it? Oh, we have a theory. Well, I'll leave the investigation to Wand. I have other problems today. A parlay day. There's a parlay day. All right. Talk to y'all later. Out. Parlay day is when our villain and our hero hang out together. I don't know why, but that's the parlay day. Well, are you going to ask me, Stephen? I have reason to ask you about the death of Agamemnon. Did you do it? But he never actually asks. But she does say, no, I did not kill Agamemnon, which is a bold-faced lie. We saw you. We saw you kill him, you witch. All right, your word is all I require, Clea, as ever. All right, I'll leave you to it. I'll leave you to this, I think. I can hardly blame you for not wanting to hang out with Dormammu the Dread Dormammu. So now we realize the first page, homeboy dressed up with the suit and tie. Guess who it is? Which means that must be your uncle. Ding dong. What does this dog say? Doc. Oh, okay. 7 rings exorcism of whatever. Elantus. So he tries to exorcise this man who we get the first image of. That was the man from the first page. He took over his body. How dare you? This is my... Oh, so this is the man talking. No. How dare you? This is my honor. Every time our yearly parlay comes around, you try to exorcise me. My creatures adore their lord. You cannot exorcise a willing host, Stephen. You're killing him. Of course I am. A cold war is still a war, Strange, and people die. I am the Dread Dormammu, channeling the fraction of my essence into this being. Into the shell will burn it out in mere hours. So yeah, he will die. And so, there is nothing you can do about it, Doctor Estrange. So who's this one? His name is Everett Stone, a 3rd-generation true believer like the others. What is it? A member of my cult. Tend to be very successful. I imagine. What do you want, Dormammu? I want all that exists. But at this very moment, merely to share a fine parlay day with my old arch nemesis and enemy after so long apart. You look very well, I must say. Dying must have been terribly unpleasant. How it must have struck in your claw, Dormammu, that it was not you who killed me. It was Umar. Wait, is that I'm going to pop that right here. Umar, was that the one? It was Umar alone among all the fault line, who aided in my murder. Oh, strange. Dogath, Agamom, Tiboro, and my sister, his sister, which was Umar, playing at murders with that worm, Calicleus. I don't know what that is. As their weapon, a killing that did not even take place. Psst. When I kill you, Doctor Strange, you will in fact stay dead forever. How is my wretched niece, which is Clea Strange's wife or girlfriend? I don't know. They're not married, are they? Clea was well, Dormammu. I see you are together once more. How long do you expect this relationship to last? Really? This is way beneath you. So, what is he doing? Did he do this? I don't know. Oh, I disagree, Strange. If it might cause you pain, nothing is beneath me. It is, of course, why I ride one of my worshippers' souls every time we parlay, making the great doctor of healing look into the eyes of the man who dies, thanking me for the honor of their death. I was thinking about the first time we met. Oh, arrogant, strange, unbecoming. I'm certain you remember. It was the basis for our ongoing relationship. So this is what I'm talking about when we're looking at DC stuff. They don't do this enough. I love this. And we're going to put an image of all the comic books that they shout out and talk about during this issue. After I saved you from the mindless one, which is probably, this is going to be the oldest book in his storyline of being saved and defeated. I could have killed you. I could have let them take you, but I aided you. I put you in my debit. Ancient history, Doctor Strange. How sad to live so in the past. Oh, perhaps the Dread Dormammu. I've been thinking a great deal of our history as of late. Checkmate. The spirit of Mammon? Is that this creature back here? Is this like happening in real time? That he just like emerged a spirit? How many times must you bind it over the course of a year, Strange? More than I would prefer, certainly. The futility, Strange. All your work constantly undone by endless greeds of the ones that you have sworn to protect, the humans you love. Do you not see how pointless all of this is? A doctor fights the disease no matter how often it returns. You, the Dread Dormammu, speak to me of greed? Ha! You who tried to take the earth, only to have the earth herself come to my aid and strike you down. Psh, this issue here, pow. Tell me, Dormammu, do you think I have a particularly good memory of my victories, of your defeats? Yeah. Why is this city so important to you, Strange? Why is it San Francisco? Is it San Francisco? Oh, gosh. Come on, I always have to... Yonkers. Oh, Yonkers, the Bronx, right? Brooklyn? Yonkers, the Bronx? I don't know my boroughs, guys. Sorry. I like it here. And for whatever reason, the lion's share of the global crisis seemed to happen here. I would give you this city, only if you bow to me and call me your master, as I rightfully am. All this I will give to you, if you bow down and worship me, and get thee behind me, Dormammu. Forgive me, sometimes one devil sounds very much like another. As for this city, you do well not to dismiss it. Don't you recall when you stole my body and banished my spirit into one of those many rats? If memory serves me, my friends and I still managed to defeat you. Is that Clea right there? Doctor Strange, Supreme Sorcerer Supreme, number 2. Dang. So Dormammu's got like the strange everything being, essence of Steven. I need to read that one. How many times, oh, how many times have I defeated you, the Dread, with my secret defenders, or when the odds were reversed? Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme, issue 50. Who do we have here? Ghost Rider, Hulk, I don't know, and Iceman? Who could this be? Who could I don't know be? Is this Clea? Oh, it is Clea. She always has white hair. When you bound yourself to my inner child, Doctor Strange, Volume 3, number 4. I don't know what that means. Like, when it says volume, it's like Doctor Strange issue 1 was, Volume 1 was like Strange Stories. And then this would be like the third creator and the fourth creator. I think that's what volume means. Or perhaps a time when I arranged for you to understand your own insignificance in this life. Is that like that star creature? Not Starro, that's DC, but this one is... Oh, I forgot the name. Oh, that looks cool. Oh, all new Scarlet Scarab. So this is going to be a big issue, I think, if they're going to introduce a new Scarlet Scarab coming in July, issue 1. I believe our time together is coming to an end. This body cannot take much more of my habitation. Since you have been talking such relish in recounting my defeat, Strange, I will leave you with this one human that you cannot save. Why not make a wish before you go, Dormammu? Toss this insignificant coin into this insignificant fountain. It could do nothing for me or you, could it? I don't believe your humans generally carry coinage anymore. Hey, I had some coins yesterday. Then we must borrow one. Here you go, Steven. Oh, who's this? It's a girl. There's some pink on her fingernails. Oh, who could it be? It's Jean Grey. This is Jean Grey of the X-Men, a friend of mine who's come to lend me a coin. Hello, Dormammu. What is the meaning of this, Strange? Bringing this X-Men to here? To me? To this? Mysterium. It negates magic. I believe you are familiar with it from a more recent defeat in Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 6, issue number 18. That was last year? I didn't read Guardians last year. I started reading Guardians this year. I missed out. I've been telling stories all day. Stories of how Stephen Strange, just a man, defeated you, Dormammu, a creature worshipped as a god. But I wasn't just telling you. I was telling Stone Everett, the man whose soul you were riding, the very life you wish to end. The man who is a family man, who has value, no matter how he's been worshipping these days. Holding this, I'm vulnerable. My magic is becoming weak. You're making a gamble, Stephen Strange. Gambling with your life. Excuse me. All surgeons gamble, as are all magicians. I was going to say musicians, but... Reach out, Everett Stone. Grab this coin. I have told you that I have defeated Dormammu and who he really is and what he really is. I am putting my life into the line to save yours, on the line to save yours. Take the coin from me and we will banish him together. Oh, how could you? Strange. So recently returned from the grave and yet eager to return to it. No, my loyal worshipper, don't. Damn you for this, Strange. Damn you. Damn you, Strange. Everett Stone, he does it. He takes the coin and banishes Dormammu back to the Netherworld. You saved me. Oh, I can't believe you saved me. No, you saved yourself, Mr. Stone. Jean Grey and I merely provided the necessary assistance for you to do so. All my life I was raised to believe in Dormammu. I worshipped and served him. Oh no, what will I do? What am I supposed to believe in now? Well, Mr. Stone, I understand that's a difficult proposition. But you have your whole life ahead of you to find out. Now we transport through this portal into, I don't know, where are y'all going? Why don't you just leave him there? Where's he going? Doesn't he live there? All right, shortly, the Sanctum Sanctorum. I return, darling. Was your gamble successful? Well, I have surgically removed a man's faith. I am not certain how I feel about it, but regardless, he will live. How was your day? Oh, fine, except for this. It was, what is it, a cursed letter? A hexed card? Oh, it's much worse, Stephen Strange. Much worse. My mother is getting married. Uma the Relenting and the warlord of Antarctica is gonna marry Tiboru, the sorcerer supreme of the sixth dimension, lord of the seething volcano, and the spirit of decay. These two people right here, this is the one that killed Stephen, right? She or he? I can't remember. They look like both man names. But one of them killed, this one killed Stephen Strange. We're going to put those villains up here. To be continued. And then this is like a quick Nico Minoru thing, where she hates being an adult. Dormammu comes to take away the staff of the One. And she says, no, fight me for it, you coward. And Stephen Strange comes to help her. Well, now, is that a way to treat a young lady? And they end up fighting Dormammu together. This is pretty cool. We haven't seen Nico Minoru since Sons of Midnight. And she does use her powers. Her power is weird. It you can only say the spell once. So she kept mistaking freeze, clear, away, shrink. And she finally gets it right. And she shrinks him down to size. And Steven says, hey, you might want to keep a book that tells you which powers you used or not. Write it down. The end. Nico Minoru, she's growing up. She's going to be a big player in the X-Men, X-Marvel, MCU, whatever you call it. Dr. Stephen Strange number 3. That was fantastic, folks. What do y'all think? Like, comment, subscribe maybe if you want to help me get to 1,000.